Derb! We're
Germany,
live.
Germany, Germany.
Isn't that's not a good thing? Good thing when you're yelling that,
Wait,
especially as a German. That is very, very worrying. Still, apparently.
no, they're playing right now. They're playing Ghana right now. So if you guys are watching and watching with me, yours not, because he doesn't even
Nope.
watch Netherlands games.
Nope. I just keep my window open. That's the only thing I need to do in order to follow anything. If they're doing good, I can just hear the horns and people lose their shit across the street. And if they don't score anything, it's nice and calm here. So,
Yeah,
and
that
usually I check Twitter, of course, to see like, oh, there was a legit goal or something.
yeah would be the
I
same
won't
for me
notice
in
all
Germany,
what's going
but
on.
I can't do that here. One, I can't open my windows really, and two, it's the US here.
I mean, technically, you can open the windows. You can actually open all of the windows. That's not something you can do here.
No, actually, I can't open all the windows. But never mind. That's nothing we should discuss right now.
Nope, because I have nothing with sports, so I have nothing to add to the conversation.
Well, I'm the boy. We already,
Establish that, I guess.
you're the girl in this relationship. So, yeah. Hey guys. Hi, hi, hi. We have the.
Okay, that's the best comment so far. What to watch? Two great people on the internet or 22 overpaid people chasing a ball? Decisions. Well,
Yeah,
you can do both. You can just mute the other ones and just have us on the side screen. That is fine by me. As long as you
that's
comment and interact, I'm happy to be sharing it with two grossly overpaid people.
that's what.
Actually, it's 44 because there are two teams, right?
What?
Oh no, they're playing with 11 people. See, that's how much I know from football. I just
I just
completely
wanted to
forgot.
say, are there like four teams on the on the field for
Well,
you?
there are reserves, right? They're like six, seven people who are just on the sideline waiting to be put into
Yeah,
position if they have to be.
44 in total.
Yeah.
I don't
Anyways,
think
you
so.
did something interesting today. You went out to the Columbus City Center where they had a pretty goofy parade, in my opinion, because well, you're dressed perfectly for it in that case. Share.
You know what's funny? You sound like, you know, when you inhale helium, you have that squeaky high voice. I'm not sure what's happening if it's on my
So this
end. Or...
time, so this time I am actually too high instead of too low.
Yes, you're super high, at least on my end. It could be that
And
it's
this
just
is
my.
seriously
Can you
only
talk deeper?
Google Plus does
Can
this.
you talk like this?
Every single recording does the complete opposite.
Yeah. This is
So the
too
entire
funny.
time I will just try to speak much lower than needed. And I'm not
Yeah.
sure if I have to speak into the microphone or if I just can keep talking underneath.
I
If
think I
it's
have to record
weird,
this real
if it's weird, I will just unplug the Zoom once more and I'll just use the MacBook
quick.
Audio, even though I
Ask,
hate using it.
ask the viewers. I don't know, but your voice on this end sounds funny. Talk, please.
I just did. It just sounds weird. I'm just heavily disappointed in Google Plus. Like every single time that I try something new to make it work, Google Plus is the only one that fucks it up.
Oh, poor baby. So see, proof I'm watching the game and watching Euro twice. Haha. So
Hmm.
yeah, that was the part where I say we're doing the live stream and let you listen to yours funny voice.
No.
But I have to return to the live stream now. So yeah, today was the Pride Parade in Columbus. It's still going on. The whole festival took place yesterday and is continuing today. So the Goodell Park and the area around there, High Street, is completely filled up with people. It's insane. It's super humid, a lot of people, and I'm like, oh, I have an excuse. I have to go home. But it's fun. There's a lot of happy people. I mean, mainly dressed up in rainbow colors and half naked, of course. I think it's also an excuse for people who are normally not like either cross-dressing or just can't like dress liberal, that they actually just run around like naked.
Well, we
There
had
are
the same
others
thing with the gay
really
parade in
hot,
Amsterdam.
especially transgender people. Oh my God, those X-Men now female, they make the prettier females often. I think
I mean,
it's
we
just
had
like you're more self-confident and coming out, and then you're like you're you. You are who you're supposed to be, and that makes attractive. And I think that's why they're more attractive. So that's my 10 cents to that. Oh, and George Takei is here. I didn't see him, but it's the second time I was pretty close to him, and I didn't see him, and that sucks. The first time
I'm
was
giving
last
up.
year.
I'm giving up on the mic. Fuck that thing. It's stupid. It's no longer working. I will just use it for recording, and that's it.
Okay, so to continue my story, the last time was December during the Tubeathon in LA with Ford Fiesta, and apparently he was there, and the room wasn't that big, but I didn't see him. If I had known, I would have looked for him and said hi, or at least done a selfie or something, but yeah. And it's funny, there was a drunk girl, and she's like, oh, selfie! And I'm like, nope, I'm actually taking a video. Want to be in my video? And then she's like, talking about her being a lesbian and proud or whatever. And I look at her friend, and she's like, and I'm like, are you embarrassed? And the drunk girl was like, no, I'm not. I'm openly gay or whatever. And I'm like, that's not what I meant. And I'm like, she was really drunk. So yeah, okay. And I ran into him here, which was fun. He was like, hey, Sarah, I'm watching your vlogs. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So, yeah, he will be in the video, too. And then I came home because we have the live stream and Germany is playing. But, ooh, that was almost, damn. Okay, there was a cool bar. It's like a barbecue grill type of thing with a nice bar and an outside area patio, and there were a couple of people eating, and they have those huge screens, not screens actually, just TVs. And I saw, yeah, Germany, 24 minutes countdown. And I'm like, need to go home. I could go to Western Beer, but I'm not sure. I mean, by the time I'm there, the game is fully over. Well,
just continue.
I'm done. Did you switch on the Q&A?
A long time ago.
Okay. Is there anybody out there?
Like always, you can use the Q&A tool, which is shown in a little like square in the corner of the video. I'm not sure how it's going to flip the screen, but probably it's in the. If I look at it, it will probably be in the left corner of the screen player. And I wanted to do this, like, help she doesn't stop. Like, I've been trying for the past 4 minutes to say something, but
you are normally talking, and then you were like, hey, I'm swapping the microphone.
Yep.
So, what do you want to say?
I wanted to thank everyone for the comments saying that I have a helium voice, so that's the reason why I was like, fuck this shit. Yeah.
Where did you see that? I don't get any comments.
Well, I saw it in the Q&A tool.
The Q&A tool? No, there's nothing in there.
No, not right now, no. But I was.
No, lies. Wow. Who's there? Please, talk to us. Please. Because I think he's lying.
No, I seriously, I just like cleared like 5 different comments saying like, hey, I wanted to comment on the squeaky voice before Sarah mentioned it.
So, what did you do this week? Wedding stuff.
Yeah, well, we are getting more accurate with planning wedding stuff now. It's getting more and more formed as the actual day is going to be.
Yep.
So very slowly we're getting there. Monday I have the last appointment at City Hall, and that would mean that it's 100% official. We're allowed to get actually married, and oh my God, not football.
I just wanted to show Jay, yes, we have football, and at least me, not him. I do.
This is like heavy copyright right now. You don't understand that, right?
It's BBC.
That's still copyright.
Yeah, I'm changing it.
Yeah, Monday is my last appointment at City Hall. We already took this. I took care of all the things that we had to do paperwork-wise. Luckily, they were very, very helpful this time. But I figured out afterwards, because we have a friend of ours who works at the city office who is actually going to help out with the ceremony, who told me that they had like a special course this week where they cannot say no to customers because they still consider me the customer even though I'm paying their salary indirectly anyway. And apparently she was not allowed to be unfriendly this time. So next week So Monday, if I have her again, there's a big chance that she's going to be a big bitch again. But I'm just there to pay the stuff that I need to pay, and that's it. So other than that, I'm just done with her face because she was so condescending last time. It was not fun. It was more frustrating, let's just say that. But yeah, we have our friend, or at least my friend, who also is a U-Ball member, who's going to be the officiant. He works as an officiant for the city, so that's going to be a very interesting thing. He's currently on vacation, so I haven't had the chance to talk to him. And apparently, that was the reason why he didn't say anything to me yet. So, but he already agreed to do it, technically speaking, at the city office. It was really, really weird. And last night, actually yesterday, like I think the day before that, Sarah already said, like, we have a really weird comment. No, actually not a weird comment, just a very harsh and mean comment on the GoFundMe page email that is connected to it.
Saying, the dress is actually not a shirt, it's a dress.
Mm-hmm. But basically, a comment saying some really harsh, heavily uninformed crap that I just didn't want to take, because there's a lot of things that I have to accept as a YouTuber, that comments are harsh and most of the times very uninformed. But if someone claims to be a viewer that enjoyed our videos, then you should full well know who we are. And actually, before I saw that there was a fake email address in there, I was like, I already typed an hour-long response back, because I do take these things seriously. It just annoyed the living crap out of me. So yeah, if you want to see that, you can just go to my fan page, which is, I think you can find it on the Creative Mind, or you can find it under The Creative Nation. That's the Facebook, because the Creative Mind was taken already. Stupid. But you can find it there. I think you can find it in the description. But yeah, you can read my/our response, like an open response to people who have the similar opinions about us setting up the GoFundMe page after a lot of comments and tweets from you guys asking, like, hey, why don't you do this? Because I wouldn't mind supporting you with a wedding gift, basically. And I mean, we have read some tweets and some comments like that were sent privately from some people that are hiding themselves for some reason. I don't know why that is necessary. Why it is necessary to hide yourself if you're giving your honest opinion. I mean, if I am bothered by someone or by something and I want to say that to someone, I would expect to be able to get a response back from that person. But yeah, that's just something that annoyed me. If you have something to say, please just leave it in or even like ask for our personal email addresses. We have open email addresses that you guys can send stuff to. And I think those are like not too hard to figure out. I think we'll open up an email address that allows you guys to send complaints and stuff.
Like, how about our Facebook?
I've sent in my vagina at gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just expect people to be.
No. Just sorry.
Are you here with the stream, or are you there watching the football match?
It's in the corner of my, but when they're running in that direction, I'm like, no, wrong direction. So sorry.
Yeah, I logged in yesterday on the Minecraft server, Nerdishcraft, and Jay was working on his second version of the art gallery, and he said to me, "You guys are not allowed to go into the art gallery because I'm working on a wedding present." And I'm like, I wouldn't even know where to begin to look for it, so you're pretty good for now. So I'm very curious once that is done.
Yeah, I am too, but seriously, I don't have the time right now because work is so stressful and over hours and whatever. Yeah. So I don't really have the time to play Minecraft. I shouldn't watch it. And for the GoFundMe, the thing is I mean, if you're reading it, you will see. But the thing is, we set it up because a lot of people are like, hey, we want to send you something. And we don't want a toaster. We already have a toaster. And for us, what really helps us is the money. Not necessary to finance the wedding, but for us, it's like really to travel. I mean, we have to get Yuri over here hopefully too when he gets the visa. We're not saying if, we're saying when. So there's always this small possibility it's not happening, but then we're not thinking about it. We are positive and we hope it's gonna work out. And now we are getting married in 21 days, and I'm counting it down every day. Probably annoying already. Yep. Let's do it.
So Meta asks in the Q&A section, like, when does the Q&A end? When does the GoFundMe end? I'm hoping to donate again when I get paid. I will try to look it up. Maybe Sarah actually knows because she has set it up.
Open.
Is it open?
Mm-hmm. There is no
so there is no limit, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, for now, I have honestly no idea if there is a limit to GoFundMe because like Indiegogo and Kickstarter usually have like a 30 to 40-day limit.
Yeah.
But I think we'll just keep it up until maybe the wedding or so because there are people that see the vlog and are like, oh my God, I want to give you something, and we can just say like, well, if you want to help out, do something there. And the reason why we did GoFundMe, by the way, that's something I'm not sure if we forgot to mention that. It's because GoFundMe is a more official way to show you guys this is what we get, and not to basically hide donations or hide gifts because it doesn't matter. That's unnecessary. I mean, if we're talking about thousands of dollars, I mean, currently Rooster Teeth is doing a Indiegogo campaign where they have $1.5 million in funding from Indiegogo.
Wow.
I mean, I was actually watching their live stream that they're doing today, like their 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. live stream that I just dropped in and out a couple of times, and it's crazy. Like with those amounts of money, I can totally understand why you want to keep it open and to basically show everything that you're doing because it is an insane amount of money that you have to show that you're actually using it to the full potential. I don't know. It's just a complicated thing, and I think no one that will always have people who will complain about these types of funding things. I mean, Kickstarter is nothing new. It's been around for longer than people know. It's just that it's been only a recent thing that YouTubers have been using it as an addition to doing cool stuff because they don't have the funding for it, or they want to have something additional to make it better than they normally could. Same for us with last year, was it, for the Indiegogo campaign that we did for the Route 66. Unfortunately, it didn't end up in the same way that we wanted to, but we still got the chance to do something really cool to produce some fun content for that, which was only possible because of that. Luckily, we had the Fiesta, which saved a shit ton of gas money, because that was one of the things that we had to calculate in. It would have cost, the gas money alone would have cost insane amount of money, especially when you have to travel on your own costs.
Yeah.
I mean, we have our own camera gear. We don't have to rent anything. We don't have to get any new people to do things for us. We can all do all those things ourselves. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, it's just complicated. That's just it.
It is. Now you're whistling for some reason.
Well, that might be the fans that all of a sudden get picked up. I don't know why.
Okay.
But yeah, by the way, this week we have done something new. Actually, we did it last week, but they launched this week on the channel. There was a daily Nerdish Plays video where we sort of do co-op gameplay in a game. This time it was Minecraft survival mode because I thought it was hilarious to see where we've ended up. We can do one more episode in it to round up the current series for Minecraft. We can pick it up at any time we want, of course. But I would like to play some different games that we can just pick up for like an hour so we can record a week's worth of daily episodes. And I've seen a lot of really happy and cool responses from those who have been enjoying the videos, even though I don't see any comments on the last upload from yesterday, which sucks a little bit. But then again, it's something that I assume a lot of people just have to get used to. I mean, we're a vlogging couple. We don't really game But I mean, that's the same thing with streaming. I wouldn't mind streaming, but not by myself. I'm not a solo player because if I play by myself, I'm boring. I just go for what I enjoy. I mean, I'm the type of person that just logs into GTA 5 online and I just drive around, obeying traffic laws in online mode. So I do sometimes have to, flee and get chased. And I have my moments that I'm trolling other people where I just like randomly.
I just found it funny because you're like, I don't want to stream alone, but I've been talking for minutes, and you said that earlier to me. Yes, I need to clean. Keep on talking, it's fine.
Yeah, well, that I still enjoy, that I can play online games by myself and have a lot of fun not talking to anyone.
No.
So yeah.
You want to talk to me?
I don't know. I've been talking to you in the gameplay videos. But if you have any suggestions,
you want to talk to me now?
Sure. But before we do that, if you have any suggestions to what you play, I mean, we have PlayStation games here, but we don't have a capture card yet, so we can't capture anything, and we have to be together in one place to do that. So maybe that's a future thing that we can do some console games because that's fairly easy. I have more than enough hours that we can.
We could play Worms or.
Yeah, I have a couple of those multiplayer games that I bought for that exact reason.
Portal.
Portal, that will most definitely be hilarious because we picked it up when we were in
London
at the Google HQ in London.
Yeah.
I sucked balls at it.
Yeah, I did. You didn't. You knew it. I mean, you played it before.
Yeah, but you need to play with two people, and it is I have to be honest. Like, if you don't play it on two separate screens, it becomes confusing very fast.
It does.
So yeah. But if you have any suggestions to what to play, preferably on Mac right now, something that we can either play in browser versions of games, or if we can do something that involves loading either like a legal version of the game that we can play on Mac, let us know because we're open to it because we don't have a Windows capture server yet, which makes it a little bit harder. I mean, we can both put up Windows on the Macs. That's not an issue.
Yeah. No way! What happened? I think my cousin and Dory. No way! What the fuck? My cousin and Dory are watching football together. Oh, that was really bad.
I have no idea what's going on right there.
I'll share the picture with you guys. 1 second. My cousin just sent me this picture. I think my cousin or Dory, one of those two. So, here. Those friendly people. Dory and my cousin, they're watching Germany. That's awesome. Okay.
So yeah, that's a thing now.
Yes, it is. It's awesome. And I get a lot of people from the US in my stream who are actually watching the Germany game, and I'm like, yay! And they're all for Germany. I'm like, yay! So cool. Oh, is that? Oh, they started again.
Instead of making noises, at least say what's going on.
No. I just saw red and white. It's a completely different game. It's from earlier. I think it's Argentina against, what is that? Italy? No, not Italy. Iran. Okay. Same colors. God damn it. Sorry, guys.
Things I don't care about, sports.
Hey, by the way, the guy I met at the festival thing, right now, he already tweeted me. That's awesome. Just retweeted. Okay, do we have any Q&As? Where did it go? I can't see it. No?
Well, there are two in there right now for Meta.
Okay.
One is saying that the present she's making might not be finished in time for the wedding because of exams, so I might have to send it to the US after the wedding. Depending on the size, you can send it to Europe, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I wanted to keep a quick, short stream. So if you have anything before we round up, let us know now. And otherwise, we're going to end the stream so Sarah can continue to root for Germany and continue not to care one flying fuck about it.
But you will care when the Netherlands get close to the finale.
No, not really. I will just say, hey, good for them. I'm still not rich or anything because of it.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm excited for the Netherlands if they win, of course. But that's purely the after thing. Like, oh yeah, they won. Suck it. I mean, it was funny. I'm not sure. When did Spain lose from the Netherlands? Was that last week?
Yeah, I think.
Because I was talking to our Pomsky friend, Michelle, who was for Spain, and was like, the entire match, I was just making fun of her, like in random comments, and like, you're really sure you want to root for Spain right now because you're getting your ass ripped. 5-1? That is just embarrassing.
Okay.
So that was funny. She was just being
never did that with me. Now I'm jealous.
Well, it was funny because she said something, but other than that. So Keith asks when you're flying out to Europe, which is on Wednesday, right?
On my birthday. No, you.
Yeah, but you're here on Thursday, so you're flying out on Wednesday.
Yes. Not next week, but in the...
Yeah, of the week of the wedding.
Is it 2 weeks?
Sorry, what?
Is it in 2 weeks?
No, it's in...
We're getting married in 3 weeks on the day.
It's 3 weeks.
Yay. Like, oh, we are already married at this time in 3 weeks.
Yeah, we should be married by now. At least 6 hours ago.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, God.
I'm very curious how it will go, because we're still planning detailed stuff right now, which is the thing that normal people already have done by now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm just very curious how other things will go in the next 2 to 3 weeks, because I have not done a wedding planning part where I was involved, other than filming it.
Do you think we can set up a live stream?
Oh yeah, that's something that we didn't share yet, but there might be a possibility that we're doing a ceremonial live stream. That would mean that you guys are able to see the ceremony on our channel. We have no idea yet how to exactly do that, because we might have to set up either a webcam attached to the Mac, or we have to set up a proper camera and some audio, but I would have to borrow that from someone because I don't have anything that's capable of streaming.
Well, I think we just set up either an iPad or your MacBook.
Yeah, well, we need to set up something because we're streaming over Wi-Fi, so there is a limited range on what we can do. So depending on how things go, I will have maybe an appointment there to just check out some stuff, because it's usually they're pretty cool with just having people running around, because it is technically an open area to begin with. You can just walk into the garden without anyone really bothering you. So if you ask, hey, is there like a half hour to an hour free that I can test some live stream stuff, maybe we'll see. Otherwise, we just set up the laptop, and we'll just point it towards the aisle, maybe set up some wireless audio that is decent, and if it goes down, it goes down. If it's good, it's good. We'll see how it goes. If not, I'm very sorry, but we haven't planned on filming anything of it. other than what we're doing ourselves, of course.
What?
Well, we don't have a dedicated like camera team. I wish I had.
But cameras.
Hmm?
But
But I don't want to have people filming while there's something romantic happening.
But
As in,
Mom.
I don't need everyone to have a camera in front of their face.
But Mom.
Not but now.
We need to have cameras.
Yes, we need to have cameras. We don't need to have 20 people with a camera in front of their face. There only needs to be one or two people.
But we need to have one camera that covers it.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
What? You don't want our ceremony to be filmed? What the hell?
No, it's not that what I mean, but I was talking about streaming and capturing that.
Okay.
But it's been 30 minutes right now, so in order to get it within short and long, I think 30 minutes is perfect. If you guys want to join us next time, that would be amazing. Thank you for joining us today, those who were watching live. If you watched it after the video has gone live on YouTube, I hope you still enjoyed it. And we'll see you guys either through the vlogs or we'll see you next time in the live stream.
Now go root for Germany. We have 45.
And no one root for Germany.
You're an ass.
Have an awesome day, guys. We'll see you next week. Grumpy cat.
You're an ass.
3.
No, you need to make me smile before you go.
You look like a walking rainbow.
It doesn't make me smile.
You're pretty. I love you.
Maybe. Okay.
3,
Have a nice
2,
weekend,
1.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.